Hi, I'm Andrew Lisenby, and this is my Excel report for number 8. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over to I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Here we are. That's my cover sheet. That's all my information here. I'm going to go ahead and go to scenario 1. All right, this is my report right here. And right here, basically what this is it's explaining the half-life of ibuprofen and how no matter what, oh, my mistake. Don't know why that was there. Yeah, so this is just basically the ibuprofen, how its strength goes down over time. You can see here, this is the fraction of how it goes along and how it drops here. See how it just never hits 0. It just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. No matter how close, it can never hit it. And this is basically the same thing. However, this is for Advil, not ibuprofen. And it appears that Advil is weaker than ibuprofen. Moving on to the second scenario. Second scenario, we just have a bunch of graphs pertaining information of, these. See, basically what this is that in correlation to the years, each plot is a different color scheme. For instance, this is corn and soy, cotton, corn. And so for the corn, it's basically what I did here is each period that's on the chart over the year is the percentage on the side, and then I tried to find what was best suited for that, and I put them on here, and then from that I remade this graph. Coming down here, we have just GE soy and corn and soy, and that came out to this. Again, this is remaking the graph. Down here, we have number of hospitalizations for Aki, glyphosate applied to corn and soy, and 1,000 tons, and this is the chart that came up. And then I had to basically guess what these would be based on the chart. That's all for this one. About to go to number 3. Number 3, this is my report right here. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Over here, I have fatalities per year. I should go here first. Calendar year to midnight, 21st October 2019. 2018 lives lost, 166. Over here, 2019 lives lost, 222. So it looks like the deaths went up by 33.7%. And these graphs are going to tell us why. So here we have fatalities per year. On the sides, we have years. On the bottoms, we have years. On the left, we have fatalities. Fatality chart right here. Over here, we have gender. So female being blue and males being red. So it appears more males are dying. Here we have the location. So more people seem to be dying in rural Vic rather than Melbourne. And this is location that's talking about that chart. Over here we have road user. So this one seems a little bit like road users in 2019 are a bit more dangerous than the others. And this is the graph. This is the table pertaining to that graph. And as we go down, we have level of urbanization. And again, it looks like it's the rural roads that have the highest level of urbanization. This is the table for that chart. Over here we have age group, and this is the table for age group. As we go down, we have reaction time in seconds in adult subjects' blood alcohol level of 0.08. And this is my median, mean, standard deviation, coefficient variation, and then these are all the seconds. This is the table and the graph. Moving on to scenario 4. Yes. Oh, my apologies, I forgot. So scenario 3, we have, I took this and I remade it here. Zoom in so you can see a little bit more. Negative for all substances, 607, 59.9%. Moving on, scenario 4. So here I've got my report. Oops, sorry, zoomed in a little bit too much. There we go. BMI. Okay. Here we've got our z-scores. Down here we've got the mean, standard deviation coefficient intervals. Then we have BMI, Z-score, probability, and of being below and probability of being higher. Here we have mean, standard deviation, confined intervals, and then we have it's right here. Now, and then we have the table of standard normal probabilities for negative Z-scores and table of standard normal probabilities for positive Z-scores. Now moving on to scenario 5, we have the report right here. Let me zoom in. Okay. Now, over here we have the distribution of US wealth 2010. See how it just never hits 0. Now going down here, we have households in the wealth group, 1, 4, 5, 10, 20, 20, 40%. And then we have of all US wealth, and we have, its percentages here. And this comes out to this graph, distribution of wealth in the US. Distribution of wealth in 2019, we have the percentage on the left, and then we have the on the bottom. Going down, we have US income distribution. I tried to contemplate. And that's what all of this is. And the percent of budget, US tax budget. This is really just what the government uses with our tax, like how much is put into that. And I find it interesting how there's I thought there would be more money that went into the defense, but it appears it's used elsewhere. That's all I've got for number 5. Let's move on to number 6. This is the report. Number 6. All right. Here we have our tax rates. So for here, I'm using San Antonio and Arkansas. So for that, we're going to have to look at Texas. Texas right here. Okay, and then we got to look at Arkansas. Yeah, so over here we've got San Antonio. Internet, TV, groceries, mortgage, credit cards, gas, IRA, insurance, house, car, life, car loan, utilities, clothing, entertainment, medical, dental, household repairs, savings, taxes, and maintenance. And this is going to be the same thing over here. In Brinkley, it's going to be a lot less expensive than it would be to live in San Antonio. So I have a lot more savings than I would down here. So I would be making around $9,600 a month. My wife would probably make around $9,000, which would give me about $18,600. I would want to go with a Toyota just because it's cheap and it's efficient. I don't really care if my car is flashy. I just want it to work. That's all that really matters to me. So down in San Antonio, I could get this house right here. It's a little bit pricey, but again, like I said, it would be much, much, much better to live here based on the cost, because that's, well, almost 70 less thousand. I could use that towards much better things. Anyway, that's all I've got for scenario 6. Thank you for your time. Just stop sharing my screen. Okay, thank you so much. See you in class. Bye.